Radio.
Welcome back, Sanctuary family. I need prayer. Don't be like that thing right there. Turn it. You don't need your mic.
You told me that you to have my mic today, so I'm gonna grab my mic today. You ain't gonna be saying anything I can't respond. I think you're trying to.
If I was you, I wouldn't clown today though. See what I'm saying? I would know what position I'm in, and I would just let that simmer for a minute.
I'm being good.
Y'all, we have T on the line. T, what's up, baby? Just make it better. Just make it better.
T.
Hey, y'all. What's up, Warriors?
Lord have mercy if you don't come get baby. Jesus.
You Indian giving the mic, sis?
He.
Yeah, they all day, T. All day. It's been like this all day.
It's always so much tension in the room.
Cut it like a knife.
We just gotta get along.
Ain't no tension. Ain't no tension. I got something for him. Just fine. Just wait. Just watch. I got something for him. So what's up, T?
Right. So listen, couple things, two things. One, St. Louis police. Now, I tell y'all every time I get on here that they shoot somebody a minimum of once a month.
And they did, didn't they?
So yesterday in St. Louis, they shot a 14-year-old boy. His name is Tyron Edwards. He is in critical but stable condition in the hospital. His mother has not been allowed to see her son. This happened yesterday morning, and as of about an hour ago, she still hadn't been allowed to see her son. So prayer warriors out there, send them up, and, we're rooting for this baby so that at the very least he can come and tell his side of the story at the end of the day. Okay. The other thing is yesterday was Nat Turner's birthday, so I wanted to give a special salute and shout out to the ancestor Nat Turner. So I shared an article yesterday. I learned a lot. And maybe you guys already knew this, but I learned that he was a descendant of the Akan tribe of Africa. And this is definitely something that I didn't know, that apparently the Akan were notoriously rebellious. So much so that in 1765, they actually proposed a law to ban importation of that specific group of Africans because they weren't docile enough. I thought that was really interesting.
Wow.
It didn't pass because they were also really, really strong, and they needed that work. But on August 21st of 1831, Nat Turner led a rebellion. For people that maybe are not familiar, it was an army of 70 people, both slaves and freemen, and approximately 300 other black people were suspected of providing direct or indirect assistance. They killed 55 whites, but spared many more. And Nat Turner was actually tried and then hanged a week later. He was hanged, skinned, beheaded, and quartered, and his body parts were actually given out as souvenirs. And my husband and I were talking about this a while back, about all the times that they lynched people. Oh my gosh, all the time. Oh, I'm sorry, there's a humongous spider just tried to roll up on me, y'all.
Breaking news. Breaking news. This just in. Yes.
Yeah, I always wonder if those body parts are still around. Like if some creepy old white person doesn't still have those their basement somewhere.
Maybe so.
They do, babe, because that would be a trophy.
Yep, they do.
They
right,
do.
exactly.
So
yeah, that and I just can't imagine that they would throw something so valuable to them out if it was valuable enough to keep. I'm sorry, y'all. Bear with me. Look, right here. Come here. Right here. Oh, Lord. That is the... I'm sorry, y'all. This thing is like as big as a baseball. This is crazy.
You have to move.
Okay. So, anyways, so I guess as I was reading it, it just made me reflect on today when people talk about violence isn't the answer.
No.
And so then I have to think, okay, well, at that time, I'm sure there were people telling him that as well.
Mm-hmm.
And so what were his alternatives? They couldn't sue. They couldn't go on strike because there were specific state legislatures enacted laws around the country. My adrenaline is up, y'all. Like the 1705 Virginia law that basically said that any slave who resists his masters and shall happen to be killed by that master, the master would be free of all punishment.
Right.
And all the way through to 1857, when the U.S. Supreme Court ruled in Dred Scott versus Sanford, the blacks have no rights with which the white man was bound to respect. And I realize that these are the 1800s that we're talking about, but it very definitely feels like that same attitude exists today.
And I'll tell you why it feels like that, because they still have constant reminders of what happened. So, for instance, when I went to go study Brown versus the board, it was I went to Virginia Commonwealth to study Brown versus the board, but I went to North Carolina to study Thomas Day and Elizabeth Keckley. And when we went there, we went through parts, like we were like, the North Carolina and Danville, Virginia border area. And they still have markers in front of the homes, like, well, this is a house where Nat Turner's group came. So like you can see, like they have constant reminders. This is what they do to you if you let them get out of hand. You know what I'm saying? And so, we might see every now and then, we might see a Civil War memorial or something, because we're in Atlanta and they burned us down. So, you might see something like next to a church chicken, this is where Sherman came or something like that. But they have like still those people that he visited in his rebellion, they still got signs, like historic landmark signs outside that say this is the house where this is one of the houses where they are never trying to forget that. So they need constant reminders to themselves.
Absolutely.
Don't ever let them
feel
strong enough. Yeah.
Rise up.
Yep.
Absolutely. And so it's in that spirit that my call to action comes from today, which is resist. One simple word. Resist. And so if the only thing that you can do is to buy a T-shirt from a black-owned business that supports the current resistance movement, do that. If it's to call in black for some personal self-care because every morning you wake up and it's another black person that's been killed, do that. But in everything that you do, resist at all times.
I love that. And so in my form of resistance, I'm going to show love to Bay because he's black and he's a man. So I'm going to continue to love him, and I'm not going to hurt him, T. I'm not going to give up on him. I believe in him, and I'm going to continue to be his friend and pray for him because he's a black, and that's my form of resistance. Even though it takes all the Jesus I know.
You know you love me.
See, you need to be here to see this in person.
I'm cheering for you, Jack. Personally, I'm cheering for you, bro.
He's so spoiled. Like, why everybody like Bay so much? No, he is spoiled.
So?
And his answer
that's
was,
probably true.
So?
He's spoiled. That's the bottom line. He's so spoiled. Like, who don't love me? That's how he act.
I'm spoiled, but I like to spoil too.
What is it?
Okay, well,
so it works.
Reciprocity is good.
I'm so tired of him. But that's my active resistance. I'm just going to continue to love Bay because I was going to walk out of here today and never look back. Just so y'all know, I was giving my keys back, but I don't even have none. You understand what I'm saying? I was gonna slam my car keys on the table like I was gonna leave something on this desk and be like, I'm done.
And you was gonna wake up in the middle of the night sweating like, oh, what was I thinking about?
See.
You don't want to do that.
See how I go down here?
You don't want to do yourself like that.
See how I go down here?
I don't want to do myself like that. Okay.
You don't want to do yourself like, or me, babe.
Oh, you okay? Okay. All right.
All right, y'all. I gotta get my dinner cooked. I'll holler at you.
Don't you cook that spider, girl?
No, yeah. Did you know it's that time of the year? Spider soup.
All right, love y'all.
Love
Bye-bye.
you too, girl.
Bye, T.
So, Sanctuary family, I want to take a break, but I want to show before the break. I had a funny video that I didn't get to play, and it was so funny that Cam said "Love and Hip Hop."
Love and Hip Hop.
Because the video is like a spoof on Love and Hip Hop.
Oh no.
So, you need me to take a break, babe? Because I'm on your team today. It's my resistance. with Black Resistance. Now tomorrow, I don't know. T only get her call to action lasts 1 week. Next week she gonna have something different. So this is called like in hip hop.
Oh no.
Okay, not love in hip hop, like in hip hop. And so we're gonna play this and go into the break, and then when we come back, Regina's gonna get her surprise. You're live inside the sanctuary.
Whoop whoop.
So things have been going great with me and Emanuela. We haven't been arguing for a while, so I decided to meet her at her favorite restaurant so we can just vibe out like old times.
What wrong with you? Nothing. Man, Shawty, what wrong with you? I said nothing. Alright. I just think it's funny. We've been talking for so long, but no one knows I exist. I was scrolling through your IG while we ain't got no pics. You tryna keep us a secret? Why you ain't posting me? Oh, I get it. You don't want your other hoes to see. You can't be taking me for granted instead of cherishing me. Why you got me out here looking stupid and embarrassing me? Is that a girl in the background? No, I don't believe it. Put the camera on her face now. I gotta see it, cause I don't trust you. This relationship is headed down a bad road. Ever since I stuck the numbers to your passcode, you ain't been faithful. Tell me who is April. Say you never met her, but been testing her since April. Yeah, I caught you, so don't be trying to lie. She must not know how crazy I am. Is she trying to die? Cause I'll kill both of y'all with no sweat. And that's a promise, boo, no threat. Since you wanna be a dog, I'ma take you to the vet. Better answer these questions correct. Who that girl you follow on Twitter? Liking pictures on IG. Why can't you tell me the truth? Why you always be lying? Tell me, how do you know her? Please don't say that's your kin. And I know all of your homies, so please don't say that's your friend. You sneaky. No, man. You dirty. No, man. You be creepy. No, man. You flirty. No, man. You sneaky. No, man. You dirty. No, man. You be creepy. No, man. You flirty. No, man. Hey, shawty, hold up. You acting way too childish, shawty. Grow up. Whatever. Always talking about how you gon' beat some hoe up. I will. You overthinking till you mad and then you blow up. But you know what? I got a question for you, shawty, that she ain't answered yet. Wait. How you always on your phone and claim you ain't get my text? I ain't stupid, you be lying, girl. Don't try to flex. Saying that's your best friend when I know that's your ex. When we started talking, I thought I told you drop. And I know y'all still be texting. I thought I told you block. Girl, don't you play with me. I see you fancy sweet. All that sneaky stuff you do, you ain't got nothing to say to me. And you still think I'm dumb. You still be assuming. And you never got no facts, yet be jumping to conclusions. And I know you out there creeping. How? And I can prove it. Cause when I pull up your Facebook, don't try to flip this thing on me. Who that girl you follow on Twitter? Liking pictures on IG. Why can't you tell me the truth? Why you always be lying? Tell me, how do you know her? Please don't say that's your kin. And I know all of your homies, so please don't say that's your friend. You sneaky. No, man. You dirty. No, man. You be creepy. No, man. You flirty. No, man. You sneaky. No, man. You dirty. No, man. You be creepy. No, man. You flirty. No, man. You don't never see what you do. You don't never see what you do. And you ain't even my girl. And I ain't gonna say it no more. Okay? Oh my God.
The biggest station in the world, playing all of today's hits. You're listening to Instinct Radio.